Have you tried and tried again to start a healthy habit or have tried to break an unhealthy habit? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you 4 simple steps you can do to start a healthy habit using the 4 principles in this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. I will also invite you to become part of our first Audible book club on this channel, and it's going to be pretty cool. It's not going to be like Oprah book club cool, but it's going to be pretty darn close. So get ready. And you get a car, and you get a car, you get a car, and you get a car. But you are not going to get a car, but you're going to still love it today on The Wellness Doc.
It is well.
Hi, my name is Dr. Eric Duncan. I am the Wellness Doc, and on this channel, I create video guides and product recommendations for your mind, body, and goals. So if that's something you're interested in, I would love if you'd subscribe to our channel by hitting the subscribe button below. But let's get started on today's topic. We are going to dive right into today's book, which is the first book of our Audible book club called Atomic Habits. It's by James Clear. And what I'll do today is kind of give you a brief overview. And if you want to dive deeper and create positive, healthy habits or quit a bad habit in the future, then I recommend you join our Audible book club, which I'll give you the instructions at the end of this video. But let's talk about this book. Atomic Habits, you've probably seen other video reviews of this book on YouTube, and you'll usually see people's heads blowing up, including this channel right here. I did that in my little thumbnail of this video, but it doesn't really mean atomic as in blowing things up. What James Clear means by atomic habits is breaking down a habit and why you do certain things down to its smallest little component. And if you break everything down to the smallest component and make small improvements day after day over a consistent period of time, then you are going to create much improvement, better habits, and stopping your habits and creating lifelong success and working towards your goals. So let's talk a little bit about that today. He always talks about becoming 1% better each and every time you do something every single day. So the way you do this is find out why you're actually doing something. Now he breaks this down into 4 different sections of each habit. One is cue, one is craving, one is response, and the last one is reward. Now, he's made it easier for us to identify each one of those steps of a habit by calling the first one, make it obvious, the second, make it attractive, the third, make it easy, and finally, make it satisfying. So let's take a look at the habits to show this illustration. For instance, the easiest one that he gives an example of is when you wake up every morning, that is your cue, is waking up or hitting your alarm clock. The second you hit that cue or recognize that cue of waking up, you crave what? To be awake typically. So the craving is to be awake. Now, how do you respond to that craving to be awake? Usually it is to go grab a cup of coffee or some kind of thing to boost your energy levels. And finally, the reward is drinking that cup of coffee and feeling more and more awake every time you take a sip. Now, the way he recommends building a habit is by manipulating your cue, your craving, your response, or your reward. So if you're trying to break a habit, you'd actually do things the opposite direction. But we like to keep things positive here on this channel. So we are going to talk about how you're going to start a healthy habit. So how are you going to start your running program that you always wanted to do? Although I don't think you should be running, but we'll talk about that later. How are you going to start eating healthier? Should you go ahead and set your goal for a 6-pack abs or to lose 20 pounds? Well, James Clear says that the best way to do that is by creating certain habits that lead you to that goal. So instead of focusing on losing 10 or 20 pounds, you should focus on what habits will get you to that goal. Because the way atomic habits actually happen are they happen at such a small level, it's actually not rewarding each and every time you finish that habit. When you look at someone who's successful, did they meet their goals? Yes, they did, but why did they meet their goals? It's because they had systems in place or habits in place in order to reach the final destination. So that's what he talks about in this book is think of habits as a system of a way to accomplish your goals. So what are the 4 things that will help you create healthy habits? Well, again, it's cue, craving, response, and results, or making something obvious, making something attractive, making something easy, and making something satisfying. That is your overview. I promised you a short video today, but I encourage you to join our Audible book club, which is this. Over the next 3 videos, we will go over each one of those components: cue, craving, response, and results, one by one, and we will dive deep, so it will be almost impossible to fail at making new habits and reaching your goals. So what I want you to do is to click the link below, and it will bring you to Audible, which is an audiobook listening program or platform on Amazon, and sign up for the free 30-day trial. Now, if you're already an Amazon Prime member, you will get 2 free books, and Atomic Habits happens to be one of those books that you can download for free, and you get to keep it forever, whether you continue with the membership or not for the Audible. Or if you're not a Prime member, you can still download Audible and receive 1 free book, which I highly recommend you download Atomic Habits, so we can go over this together over the next few videos. Now, if you decide to cancel at any time over your Audible membership, it is not a problem. They still let you keep those books. And if you aren't the type of person who likes to listen to books, me personally, I love it because I can use it on my commute to work. I can use it when I go out for my morning walks. Then you can also download the Kindle version, which if you like to read on e-readers or electronic readers, or if you want to download the good old-fashioned book hardcover here, you can feel free. Both of those links are also in the description below. So here's what I want you to do. Today, I want you to download your membership free 30-day trial of Audible. I promise I will release the rest of these videos over the next 30 days if they're not already released in full, and we will go over this together. So when you wake up in the morning, the cue is to grab your phone. When you grab your phone, I want you to crave to listen how to start new healthy habits. You're going to respond by listening to the Audible book, Atomic Habits. Now we're going to go over, after this video, the first 3 chapters, so listen to that for the overview. And then your result is going to be satisfying because you will now know a clear path on how to start healthy habits. So let's start this book club together. I'll probably do 4 of these a year. If you want to keep your Audible membership, that's up to you. I do have one, so I'll always make sure the books are available on Audible. I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you for listening to this short video, and I will talk to you later. Remember, it is well. You are ready to go on to the first section of our Audible book club called Cue. We will do a deep dive on that by clicking this video above. And if you want to see other product recommendations I have on this channel, then go ahead and click this video down below. You guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Please like this video if you got some value from it, and we will talk to you soon.